Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome, it's Terry, and this is another edition of An Orchid Today. And just out here looking at some blooms that are still attempting to open. This is my yellow bird. It still has a few more spikes around the plant. Yeah, there's one back through there. But today, I really want to talk about what I would consider one of the kind of the classic orchids that people often associate with orchids. And I would say probably the first is just that plain white moth orchid, Phalaenopsis. That would be most likely the number one, or the number one perception of orchids would be the moth orchid. Then I would say maybe a tie between Sherry Baby. People have often heard of the chocolate orchid. Whether or not they've seen it or smelled it, they've heard of it. And also Maxillaria Tenuifolia is the other, the coconut orchid. And what I wanted to actually share today is relatively new acquisition. This is my Maxillaria Tenuifolia. And I also have the Yamada, or the yellow version, which is over here, that bloomed so excellent for me last winter going into spring. It put up 2 growths on each previous pseudobulb. So as soon as those mature, and they are still maturing, I will hopefully see flowers. My regular Maxillaria Tenuifolia is maturing its bulbs. You can see there's a new one there, and there's one over there, and there's a few. So I did have a great season of growth. I did put these both outside. And as you can see, they did put up some new nice growths for me. The one that I just got is this one right here. Now, this would be Maxillaria Tenuifolia, watermelon marginata. You can see why it is called watermelon marginata, because of the variegated markings which are on the pseudobulbs that make it look like the stripes of a melon, watermelon, nice fat plump pseudobulbs. Maxillaria Tenuifolia is one of the orchids that generally, like I said, everybody knows and recognizes. Plants are compact, but it does grow into specimens. Tenofolia is found in Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua. Grows on trees in open, dense forests at low elevations, but it grows low to high elevations, so it takes a range of temperatures. It is somewhat of a scraggy plant that likes to climb out of the pot, as you can see by mine here. But when it becomes a good sized plant and forms growths from all sides, it is fairly manageable. It's not fussy about its potting media. It likes to grow in sphagnum, bark, coconut husk, any kind of mix. Does hate to be in a soggy media or stale media, although in my grow space, Maxillaria Tenuifolia, I can sit that on in a little saucer like that, where the water will collect and it will soak up that water. It is a heavy drinker when it is growing, in my experience, and over watering it or giving it copious amounts while it is growing has often worked best for me, or putting it outside where it gets lots of rain in the summer. Does want its winters to be frost-free. Nighttime temperatures can't fall below 40. As I've said, that one is the yellow variety, which I believe is a little bit more fragrant. This is the coconut, yet the red variety, and this one is also a red variety. As far as light, they do like windowsills. They can grow on a windowsill. They can also grow under lights. As far as this plant, when it is grown in lower light or stronger light, it will bring out more of the variegation on the pseudobulbs, and the leaves are also variegated as well, as you can see. But lower light will give it long foliage, more scraggly plant. As I've said, flower season is generally summer into fall. Flowers last about a week, and they are fragrant, as I said. And after its flowers, as the new growths mature, or after it flowers, it does appreciate a little bit of a rest. Not a long rest, but just a little bit of a rest, a break. I will put pictures of flower blooms, and that is pretty much my video on Maxillaria Tenuifolia. I just wanted to share my new plant with you because I just love that foliage. It's beautiful how plump they are. Definitely a more plumper, fatter variety of pseudobulb than regular Tenofolia. But anyway, folks, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your orchids.